Hello everyone, Namaste and welcome to my video. In this video, we'll talk about paragraph and we'll discuss the things related to paragraph. So we'll talk about the definition of paragraph, then we'll discuss about the format of paragraph, the things that we must include when we write paragraph, and finally, we will analyze a real example of paragraph on the basis of the given formats that we have discussed. So, my name is Tirat Vishwakarma, and I would like to welcome all of you in today's video. So, let's get started. What is paragraph? When you think of the definition of paragraph, what comes to your mind as you think about the paragraph? You must have written different paragraph in your life, in your examinations, and you must have read different paragraph when you read, different stories or essays or any kind of text. So, what comes to your mind when you think of paragraph? Well, let's see the definition that a paragraph is a piece of writing in which one thought or idea is developed by means of supporting details. So, in a paragraph, we must have a complete piece of writing and we must have one thought or one idea, and those thought or idea would be supported by some details. So, three things we must have in a paragraph. Okay. Now, let's talk about the format of the essay. So, what is the things or what are the things that we must include when we write a paragraph? Okay. So, in a paragraph, we must have a topic sentence, we must have the supporting details, and we must have the conclusion. Okay. So, the things that we must include in a paragraph is the topic sentence, the supporting details, and the conclusion. Okay. Now let's go and see the meaning of topic sentence. So what do you understand by topic sentence? It must be a sentence, though. So every good paragraph has one controlling idea, and that is known as the topic sentence. The topic sentence of the paragraph is the controlling idea or the central idea that is expressed in a single sentence, and this is known as the topic sentence of the paragraph. The topic sentence is also known as the pilot sentence. So the central idea, the main idea, or you can say the controlling idea of the paragraph would be the topic sentence. And this is also known as pilot sentence. Okay. Now, the topic sentence is generally, not all the time, is placed at the very beginning of the paragraph. So simply, the first sentence of the paragraph is known as the topic sentence. But in some of the cases, it can be in other positions of the paragraph. But most of the situations, you can say that the very first sentence of the paragraph is the topic sentence or the main idea of the paragraph. And then it is explained or exemplified or supported with examples or details in the sentence that follow. So that is generally the case, not all the time. And then we have the supporting details. And what comes in supporting details when you think of the supporting details, it can be examples, or it can be reasons, or it can be some comparative statement, or it can be some other related fact and details as supporting detail that must be related to the topic sentence. So when you are writing, suppose, about your village, the rest of the sentences must be about your village. They cannot be about a friend, they cannot be about other person's village, or they cannot be about other countries. If you are writing, all the sentences related to your village, they are the supporting details. So there can be examples, there can be regions, there can be some comparative statement or some other related fact on the topic on which that you are writing. Now we have the conclusion as the last sentence, you can say. So generally, the conclusion in the paragraph is the final statement or thought that summarizes the main point discussed in the paragraph. It is often the repetition of the topic sentence in some other style. Now, let's look at some example paragraph and let's analyze that paragraph on the basis of the given format that we have studied. The format is the topic sentence, the supporting details, and finally the last sentence known as the conclusion. Okay. Now we have a paragraph here, and I have just taken this paragraph from one of the book. It's about kind of animals. So let's read the paragraph here. Main trap animals. See, the first sentence of the paragraph is main trap animals and birds for various reasons. Now, this first sentence is known as the topic sentence. It is clear that the paragraph is going to talk about the reasons why birds and animals are trapped. We can, get a clear picture about what the paragraph is all about. What is the main idea of the paragraph, or what is the main message of the paragraph? Now, the rest sentence would be the reasons, supporting the reasons or giving the reasons why men trap animals and birds. Now look at the reasons. What are the reasons? So if you see, we have the first reason of trapping animals and birds, and that is that birds or animals are usually trapped because they are, sold for high prices. The first reason of that, many of the large cities of the world, they are usually willing to pay high prices for wild animals and birds. So that is the first reason why animals and birds are trapped. Now the second reason is there, as there are animals which are dangerous, some large animals and some small, and they have to be destroyed because they are dangerous for the human beings, and because of that reason also. So that is the second reason why the birds and animals are trapped. And finally, we have the third reason. There are some other animals and birds too, which are farmers' enemies, and they also must be trapped. And the last reason, and that is the concluding sentence. That is the last reason, and that is the concluding line or the conclusion as well. Is but most probably most of the traps are set are intended to catch animals that have valuable skills. So that is the final reason why birds and animals are trapped, and that is for their valuable skins. So this is also can be said that this is the conclusion of the paragraph, that why birds and animals are trapped. So we can say that in a paragraph we have the topic sentence, we have the supporting details, and finally we have the conclusion. Okay. So thank you very much for watching the video. If you like my presentation, please hit a like button, share with your friends. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. And you can ask some questions in the comment section. So thank you very much. See you in the next video. Till then, have a wonderful time. Bye bye.